fulfillment, completeness, arriving to the land of permanent bliss. Living in the eternal now, finding yourself the freedom to express totally, to be in total harmony, a total harmony with the present moment, but to be in total harmony with the existence too. When you arrive, when you can stretch yourself and reach to Sahasrara, the remarkable thing that would be indicated through your expression is that you begin to live for the present moment. Living in the present moment brings certain quality to you, a divine quality. The divinity is never separated from you. The apparent separation happens when the mind seems to have dissipated a little bit into the distant past, or perhaps wanting to get away into the unknown future. Your whole spiritual aspirations needs to find one thing, one simple thing, is that how to gather yourself from all the disintegrated parts, the pieces, put them together, make your mind one complete whole thing. And that's the beauty of being here in the now. Being in the present moment has been glorified so much in the spiritual scriptures, by the masters, by various religions. Really speaking, the only thing the human mind needs to achieve is to come to the present moment, living in the present. Present moment is eternal because always the present only is a reality. Always present alone can happen. The Kundalini rising and reaching to Sahasrara does not result in anything extraordinary except that you have come to your present moment. You've become aware just now what you are, what are your comforts and discomforts. You are simply aware. Life around you does not change. People around you don't change themselves just because your Kundalini has reached Sahasrara. The world goes by just the way it has always been. Just the difference is going to be you have brought yourself to the horizon of now, the eternal now. That has brought about a total transformation in your personality. Don't try to imagine too many things, because if your energies are going to touch Sahasrara, you will cease to be a human being. You become some incarnation, some kind of an avatar. Coming to the present moment makes you feel complete. Because you feel complete, there is a certain blissfulness about you. Blissfulness is not happiness. Blissfulness is a certain clarity of mind, absence of disturbances. When a mind is free from disturbances, that is reflecting as bliss. Bliss is not a byproduct. Bliss is not something that happens as a result of your meditation. Bliss is something which has been there always, just explored, rediscovered. When you have dropped this dangerous habit of living elsewhere, living in some other period of time, just moving away, moving back to where you are. Wherever you are, there you are. If you can be totally present in the place where you are, then your energy has touched, crossed Ajna and reached to Sahasrara. Nothing more to be done in life. Everything else happens. And you still don't have control over things that are happening around you. Never get into this fanciful idea that once you reach Sahasrara, you take control of life, that you will start to manipulate God, that you will dictate the totality, that you will command. Never. The life will flow. The existence has its own plan. You have no right. You have no control. Reaching to Sahasrara, you will only have developed the acceptance, the ability, the attunement to go with the flow of the existence. You still cannot tamper with the ways of life. The nature is more powerful. The creator or the creation has a much, much larger plan, has a much, much larger vision. But reaching to Sahasrara means perhaps you come to tune yourself. Certain attunement happens in you, that you begin to know what perhaps is the plan of the existence. You still cannot plan for the existence, but you can get a certain idea. You get the wind of what the existence is planning. You get to know what is in store. You can predict perhaps, but you cannot change. You cannot tell the Creator to change His ways. The God or the Creator knows better, knows more, knows complete. Reaching to Sahasrara, you develop an intuitiveness indeed, but never you can touch anything that has been planned so well, so clearly. You are just going to be in harmony, an harmonious life. Harmony brings a sense of fulfillment, a sense of total being where you are, and if totally in that place and time, that has brought fulfillment to your life, accomplishment to your life. And this is the goal, the ultimate human goal. This is all where the human being wants to reach. The ultimate summit, the point of human evolution, is to arrive to a point where your mind now started to center itself in the present moment, slipping away into the past to recollect the events, remember have profound memories is not wrong. The mind should have the capacity to go back in time, to trace the events, the situations, the people, but not living there in the past, living on some past experience of joy or sorrow, reliving it now. Remembering is not wrong, but reliving is wrong. You can remember absolutely everything while you are here in the present moment. Try to recollect everything without slipping yourself away from being here now in this present moment. Plan for everything. Plan for your future, but be here now. Know what is your position right now. Know what is your capabilities right now. Know what you can really do right now. Know what is your strength right now. And then you plan. The planning for the future is inevitable, invariable. But you cannot go and sit in some futuristic time and fantasize yourself. The fantasizing takes away the present moment. And you have been living in these fantasies for a long time. You have been living in the false, non-existing, unrealistic moments of past and the future. They don't exist. They are not a reality. The solid reality, a concrete presence, can be attributed only to the present moment. Breaking your mind into pieces, throwing them around into the past, into the fields of past and the future, can bring sorrow to you. If you begin to live in the past and in the future simultaneously, scattered, scrambled, that causes confusion, that causes conflicts, that causes pain, and as a result, the inherent blissful nature of your being is hidden, not experienced. But to do a bit of a cleaning up yourself, cleaning up the debris, cleaning up all the garbage because when part of you slipped into past, that part is a garbage. It is old and dead, and it can cause a lot of a foul, uncomfortable smell. It is not appreciated. Something about you, the fragrance of the divine, is now hidden by something very foul. Reaching to Sahasrara, opening of the 1,000 petals, only means that now the fragrance of the divine, which is possible only in the now, only in this present moment, the fragrance can emanate, the fragrance can reach out, the fragrance can embrace, encompass this universe only if the flowering has happened. The flowering of the 1,000 petals can happen only if you have come to this present moment, centered yourself now and here. All the effort you have been making in life, in the world, in order to be somebody, all those efforts you've been making on the spiritual path is just for this, just to be now total. Not perfect, but total. To be perfect has been the misunderstood goal of life, from imperfection to perfection. Sahasrara does not talk about perfection. You may not become a perfect human being. You can still make mistakes. You can still have a flaw. The world will never accept you as a perfect human being simply because the perfection means differently to different people. Never strive to become a perfect human being, but try to become a whole, complete human being. Even if you make mistakes in life, you are going to be totally aware of the mistakes. To be in awareness of the mistakes, to be in awareness of your own strengths and the shortcomings, that is all about coming to the Sahasrara. Reaching Sahasrara does not make you a superman to fly. Reaching the Sahasrara does not make you a man to walk on the water. It does not make you to spit fire, but it just makes you to grow in awareness. Awareness of every moment, good or bad, right or wrong. You are simply aware and you are being there and living in that manner. Now there is no more meditation for you, no more spiritual practices for you, no more religions for you. No division can bind you. There is no book that can restrict you. No guru has to tell you what you should do. You are just beyond everything. You are not bound by absolutely anything in this world. You are liberated. That sense of freedom, that sense of liberation is what all about Sahasrara. The flowering of a seed that was sown long ago, springing through you, springing as you, as your body, as your mind, with all the hidden potentials, growing up in life that needs to find its fulfillment. If the tree has not flowered, then the life of the tree perhaps is not complete. It has not found its fulfillment. The flowering must happen. Reaching to Sahasrara, the flower has opened. The petals now inviting. The flower is full of fragrance. With the opening, the seed is now no more as a seed left in the dust of the earth, but the seed has rooted itself deeply, rooted in the earth deeply, flowered into the heavens. The tree now is complete. The tree of your life is whole, is full, flowering into the heavens, rooted beneath the earth, living in the space of the divine, branching out in this universe. You are all-pervading. You are immortal. You have attained a state of deathlessness, a blissful being. Sahasrara, the final destination of nowhere, the land of nobody, the space where time has no meaning, a space which is beyond the space, wings for you to fly beyond the sky.